Good afternoon. It's Friday, June 11th, 2021. It's officially 14 days or 2 weeks post-shoulder surgery for me. I've been working on a surgery preparation video. I shot most of the footage yesterday and I'm just working on the editing. I'll put that out hopefully in the next couple of days. I'm hoping that it's going to be a helpful tool for people that are contemplating or planning on going through surgery. I also had physical therapy yesterday. Physical therapy went really well. Out of the exercises that I'm doing, the extension into full extension, I'm 90 out of 90 degrees, so I'm full extension on that. I was 110 out of 120 degrees on shoulder abduction. I was 65 out of 90 degrees for external rotation, and I told my physical therapist, hey, I don't know if that I can get 90 degrees on my good arm. And he said, well, we might have to work on that one too then. So he wants 90 degrees apparently. I also made a big gain in my overhead. So in my overhead, I went to 160 degrees. So about right here, I was a little bit more abducted, but I was at 160 degrees, which is pretty cool. My physical therapist also had a pulley there and he helped me through the exercises, but he wanted just to kind of show me the pulley and have me start doing it with him there. I'm not necessarily needing to do that at home, but he did send me home with one, and if I want to do it, I can, but right now I'm able to get passive range of motion with my wife during those exercises, so I'm pretty good on that. Physical therapy is going to basically consist of passive ranges of movements in those 4 planes for the next probably 4 weeks. We're not going to really do anything else at all. He does want me to work on increasing the range of motion, specifically until that 6-week mark. The goal is to move through those ranges of motion. So as an example, with my overhead, I'm kind of more abducted out here to 160 degrees. So we're going to work to getting that to 180 degrees, and then we're going to work bringing that inside to the ear a little bit more and going through those ranges of motions more comfortably. So right now, the ranges of motion, while I'm getting them, they aren't super comfortable to get there. As an example, today my wife went through the shoulder abduction and I can get to about 90 degrees like without any sweat, like no pain, no nothing. But then it starts getting a little bit tighter and then we can get up to about 100, 110 or so. So that's kind of the goal for the next 4 weeks or so for physical therapy. Moving into the PT plan, basically it's still twice daily with my wife through the passive movements, twice weekly with my physical therapist, and then passive abduction, extension, external rotation, and the overhead movements here at home. Shrugs, scapular, retraction, shoulder circles, and using the ball, squeezing the ball. All those things at home. And then my general wellness, good news is that I haven't had any pain for many days, no pain at all. I am uncomfortable. I wouldn't describe it as pain, but I would describe it as a discomfort at night. I'll lay down, I'll be pretty good, and then a couple of 2, 3, 4 hours later, I'll wake up and my shoulder will be uncomfortable. And so I'll have to get up. Once that I usually get up and I stand upright for a little bit, then it is fine and I can go back to sleep in that position and all is well. Sometimes I'll get into the recliner and I'll lay back and just sleep that way. So I'm basically looking for the most comfortable way to sleep. Again, really no pain, it's just more discomfort. I haven't ever used an opioid yet. I haven't used any NSAIDs at all, and I have not used any Tylenol for many days. I have not used any cold packs for many days either. So basically I haven't been doing anything. My digestion is completely normal. I'm not going to give any more updates on digestion past this point unless that changes. I don't expect it to, so I probably won't be talking about that anymore. My eating, I'm feeling like that I'm eating a lot more than I should be right now for my activity level. I'm not eating nearly as much as I was when I was working out, but I'm still eating quite a bit. I'm eating well over 3,000 calories a day, and I haven't been gaining weight, so I'm just kind of guessing that my shoulder and the repair needs those nutrients, that energy, those calories to do its thing. I'm showering every other day or after exercise, and basically I'm still finding that when I'm in the shower, I don't want to just put my arm to the side like some people. I feel uncomfortable that way. And so I'm using a shower sling still, and it's going pretty well. I don't have any issues when I have the shower sling, but it is tougher to get in and out of that shower sling. I can do it on my own, as I've described before, but it's one of those things where I just don't do it a whole lot because it is a little bit cumbersome. Standing, moving, and walking, I'm still doing that on a pretty regular basis. And I'm also adding exercises that are authorized by my physical therapist. Basically, I'm doing those 3 to 4 times weekly. I'm just riding the stationary bike. I'm walking either just out and about or on the Assault Air Runner. And I'm doing isometric exercises only. One example I'll give you is just doing a hollow hold. So I'm on the ground, I've got my shoulders raised off the ground, and I'm cradled here, and I've got my legs lifted off of the ground at the same time, and I'm holding that position. So it's totally comfortable, no issues at all on my shoulders, so that's what I'm going to continue to do. But everything's been going really well. Just wanted to give you an update for the second week. If you think this information is helpful for you or for others, please subscribe and like, and I will see you next time.